Hello and welcome back to another episode of Age of Mythology. We are back with Yosuke's campaign. So, got a few things that I want to talk about, but let's get into it. I know this is going to be the last episode. So, yeah. Gonna be quiet while we do the cutscene, and I'll be back in a second.
Look! Our friends have arrived to help us, little sorceress!
Good. It is time we deal with Kagemasa, once and for all!
Okay, so got a few things. I've got to go get people into those blue flags to save the villagers. So sending a few people over, and I've got to get things sorted and all that. I'll start out with massive fucking too many people to actually spawn more people. And always get an attack from everywhere. So I've got a few things I want to talk about. One is right. There's the debate, and it still keeps going on, right?
Thank you for rescuing us, stranger.
Bloody
The monster's attacking our village! Help
women
us!
would prefer to
Thank
be
you, stranger.
in the woods
Lord
with
Kagemasa's
bear
power has
rather
really
than a
gone to
man.
his head.
Right?
Well, all
And if
eight
that
of them.
was true,
The villagers will never be able
why
to stop
are
Kagemasa on their own. We
women
must head out and save as
transitioning
many of them as we
into
can.
become trans men? Right? And then, if women are so scared, so if women are so scared of men, why are they transitioning into women? And then, if men are such bad creatures, right, bad people, right, and all that, why are we allowing them to become women? Because it kind of doesn't make sense, right, in my book, you know? If you would rather, right, because everybody stated, a lot of people would state it, right, they'd rather be in the woods with a bear than a man. And if that is the case, once again, why are you allowing men to transition into women? Right? Because that is just a man in pretty much, that's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Right? And then if we are so bad and all that, why are women becoming men? And that is pretty much right, getting the people to be, getting women right to become the issue. And it's like that kind of defeats the point, doesn't it? You know? But and then another thing, right, about trans people that I only found out very recent, like yesterday, while I worked. Apparently, trans people have started to hate on the non-binary group. Which I thought the non-binary group, right, was kind of in a more full force, right, than the trans group, right, was, you know? Like, trans have kind of been accepted and all that,
Our
but
clan has come to help you end Kagemasa's
I
madness.
kind of thought that they were a little bit understood, a little bit more kind of like understood and all that, like, oh yeah, this happens, but this happens right for a certain reason. Okay. Oh, I am tired. This is my second time recording the audio for this. But yeah. So trans people apparently hating massively on the non-binary group. This is just information that I'm getting right from people that are non-binary. But I think it's because people that are non-binary, right? Once again, this is from what I'm hearing. The people that are non-binary are stating that they are pretty much trans. It's like that doesn't. No, that doesn't work. Right, if you're trans, right, you have transitioned right from man to woman or woman to man, right? Non-binary, you haven't transitioned, you haven't decided, you haven't went from one sex to another. You are non-binary, you are claiming that you got no sex, right? You are neither male or female. So how can you be male or female? You can't. How can you not be male or female and then still claim that you're trans? I think that's the reason why trans is hated on people. And if it is true, honestly, I totally fucking understand why. Why they're getting the fucking hate, right? I would fucking hate them as well. But yeah. Like, imagine trying to claim that you're something great and then you're not. Then you're not actually being a part of that thing. And that's me trying to claim because of my heritage and stuff like that, and because people in my family fought in wars. That must mean that I'm a member right of the British Armed Forces then. No, that's not how that works.
Thank you for saving us.
I haven't been in the British Armed Forces. I haven't done anything along those lines. But
that thing is no metaphor.
I can't because of medical issues. But once again, that is pretty much a non-binary person, right, saying that they are trans. In my eyes, is kind of like me saying, oh yeah, because my dad was in the army, I was in the army. No, that's not how this works. You know? Oh, because I was in the Air Cadets, I was involved in the RAF, you know? The British Air Force. Like, it doesn't make sense, and it you know, it just doesn't work. But it is what it is, I guess. No, this one's a good one, right? These are just full of points that I'm kind of spewing off here, right? I saw a video before I went into the gym last night, and it was talking about the first female black sheriff.
My clan has come down from the mountain to help us.
Right. And honestly, I think that is like massive. You know?
The gods have opened up a magical passage for us.
Pardon me?
We can use it to swiftly bring the villagers to safety.
Honestly, great. Like the first ever black female sheriff, apparently. Problem is, she's been caught in 30 allegations. Right. 30, not allegations, 30 felonies, right, that have been tied back to her. Now this is the exact same sheriff that was in charge of a prison that apparently went massively downhill. Like, by all means. What the fuck was that? But no, like, apparently, like, by all means, not all prisons, right, are fucking... it was those dropped it through. Didn't hear that when I was playing the game originally. Well, like, by all means, not all prisons are a cakewalk, right, and stuff like that. But this prison, let's say, it was a semi-decent prison, right? Let's say it was a 6 out of 10 for a prison. It went right from a 6 to like a 4 or 3, right? Because of her being in charge. Because with her being the sheriff, she was in charge, right, of this jail. I mean, and it was just a small jail, right, or fucking prison or whatever it was. And it is the same prison that had 10 very dangerous murderers and apists, right? And I believe
なんだ
that escaped.
了解
And they even read right things right on right the wall right that they escaped from, saying, "Oh yeah, too easy," because they kind of blackmailed and threatened maintenance worker to help with them.
建築担当
I'm sorry.
指示ある行くね
Apologize.
準備的はい
Right.
なんだ了解何
If
光
you can have 10 guys escape from your prison because the
何
water gets turned off,
立ち来る
there's something a bit wrong, a bit more wrong right in the situation. And it gets worse though, it gets worse than that. Right, and you would think, how can it get worse than allowing 10 like big, like aggressive felons escape right under your watch? She was buttoned up the members of staff in a hotel that wasn't cheap. Like, I'm gonna quickly search for it now while this is going. But I did watch, like I said, I watched it right beforehand. And I was,
指示あるかかぶら
where's history? History, where are you? There's the Roach King. Come on, there's the information I'm looking for. Because honestly, like, I like numbers, right? So some of these room rates, right, and this is in American dollars, right, so I'll convert it right forward as best as I can. The most expensive room was $271, right? $271 to pound. Right, so that's about £200 a day, right? And the cheapest room was $160. $160 US, about £118. Okay. So that is roughly how much the day, each day rate of these rooms was, right? So these rooms cost $160, $271 per day. She, from what I'm seeing here, and some bits hidden from the bloody, because of the webcam, right, that the guys used when I was watching, he refused to move that out of the way. Some of these days, right, she rents some of them rooms, right, like the cheaper rooms she rents for 8 days, expensive rooms she rents between 4 to 6 days, right, from what I'm seeing.
もう作業
So, here's the biggest thing, right? She rented a room, right, for 8 days at $271, right, which is £200 per account for 6 days. Which costs, and this was all charged right through the testimonies, right? $1,626 The person that she rented this room to used it for 2 days. 2 days. Right? And then that was it. So, she had paid $1,084
なんだ
for the for 4 days that the person wasn't in. Didn't use it for. Fucking great. Then another one, which is crazy. It's not the worst one, but it's still a bit crazy. At the room rate of 160 for 8 nights, she rented the room for. Nobody used it during those 6 nights. For those 8 nights, I bought all 8 nights, right, for $1,280. She lost all that money because nobody used it. And like I said, that's not even the craziest. I can't see what it was. Like, I think overall, right, she rented rooms for 90 nights. Out of those 90 nights, only 37 of them was used. Right, so quick maths here. 53 nights were unused. And so, in total, she paid $18,174. She was charged, right, $11,046 for the unused rooms. I don't know if this is a top rate. Let's say it's not a top. Still, out of that 18,000, right, 18,174, right, we agreed that 11,046, right, technically she only got $7,128 worth of the taxpayers' money, right. Honest to God, a lot of shit went down like that. I mean, fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, I keep saying red and I keep saying up and boats and shit like that. Like I said, I'm tired. Listen to what I think of it. Okay, so next thing I want to talk about. A little bit on the bread. Right, what am I 40k? Right. 140k is actually doing a total roll for 40k, which I'm excited for, because if they can do it properly, it is going to be brilliant fucking game, right? That's only if they do it properly, right? I think I told about this right, but they need to do this properly. They showed a bit of gameplay right about how they're going to do the maps, and it's going to be quite like how I think it should have been, where each planet has got different stages, right, where you've got to conquer it, like I showed in one of my previous videos. Yeah, but that is how they're going to be doing it. It's the worlds are going to be set up in different biomes and stuff like that. So arid, mountainous, stuff like that. Kind of what they've already kind of got right in the Warhammer Total War games already. They're going to want to do that with. They're going to be doing that with Warhammer 40k, right? Where as you're going about, you are going to. Yeah, so you're gonna. Different planets are gonna have different things and stuff like that. But from what like screenshots and stuff like that, so planets are gonna be having different cities on, and that's where you go fight for them, and you go fight for these cities and key strategic points. Like for example, let's say it was a shrine world or something like that, or a particular holy place. That might be a shrine location, right, that's unique to the area. You might have to capture that place, defend it with like attack and stuff like that. The maps seem interesting enough.
I have the spear.
But
Quickly,
you've got
we must
the
use its
deal.
powers to stop Kagemasu
All
once
this
and
as
for
well.
all.
So it's gonna be, should be a good game if they do it properly, and that is the key word, if they do it properly. The game looks good, but they could still hook everything up.
Can help you
right.
now, girl.
And it's quite simple. They will,
Quite
a lot of the times, they will mess up a game just because they do not think of certain things.
Titan is closing in.
So yeah,
Close ranks
and
around your
another thing,
and
it's
protect her
not
at
the
all
greatest, but it's not
costs.
the best.
Only she can
It
bring him
is-
down.
They just yesterday I had to have conversations with management about a member of staff. And the member of staff, I think I've told about her a few times.
I do not
She
care.
pisses us off, right?
Nothing
Because like, she's young and she's dumb. She's
mortal
And when I say a fucking gun, it is the nicest fucking thing I can possibly recreate. Right. Like legit. Nicest thing I can see. But she just pissed everything. So I've had words with management because I think I was at the point right where if I was going to have a go at this lassie, she would have cried and she wouldn't have been able to do her job. So I would have either lost my job or like I would have quit, like in the heat of the moment. But this is how bad she was, right? A few weeks back, she had opened up a wine bottle and destroyed it with a Coke. I think I mentioned this right in the recent raid stream or something, and or video. And decided to use her teeth instead because she couldn't use the Coke stream. And then tried to and then got bits of fucking Coke inside of the wine, and then tried to serve it to a customer. So she got shouted at with like spoken to very sternly by one of the managers. And apparently, right, she was bubbling and crying, right, even though that I'm pouring right out of her. I'm sorry, but if you fuck up right like that, right, you should get fucking shouted at. Like, it's simple as that. You know? But it is what it is. Now, I'm gonna be quiet and allow this cutscene to echo, and it's a fucking long cutscene.
We did it! It's over! It's over. Father! You're alive!
Yasuko! I never thought I would see you again. It's a miracle.
Amaterasu's light shines once more upon the world. You did well, Yasuko. The goddess has found a worthy champion in you. You should keep the spear. Today has proven that you are worthy of it.
No. The jeweled spear was given into my care briefly, but it is not mine to keep. It must be returned to its true guardians.
You would give up such power?
Its power does not belong to me, a mortal, but to the goddess whose light brings about all that is good.
You had to grow up quicker than any child should ever have to. You sacrificed your innocence to save those most important to you. We are forever in your debt. With that, I bid you all farewell. I have a shrine to rebuild.
It has been my honor to serve you, little sorceress. I too must return to my mountain before someone moves in and takes it over.
I will join you on the journey home, Yasuko. But I will not stay for long. Japan has suffered greatly under Kagemasa's rampage. I hope to unite the country to make sure this never happens again.
Ambitious as ever.
If only villains had ambitions, good people would be forever at their mercy. I will see to my men. Join me when you are ready.
Where do we go from here, Father? The spear was the only reason I was able to help so many people. Without it, what am I to do? I don't know who I am supposed to be anymore.
You will figure it out. You always do. My, you've grown up quickly. Too quickly. Let's go home. You still haven't brought me that basket of berries you promised, huh?
Our universe is held together by magic. A divine power that comes from the gods themselves. All across the world, it takes the form of powerful weapons and artifacts. When used for good, these artifacts can create wonders. But when their power corrupts the mind of their wielder, the whole world shakes in its foundations. Many have been uncovered, like the heavenly spear that fell into Yasko's hands. Yet, there are more still out there, untouched by humans. The mortals can only pray that they are discovered by a hero.
Right, and that is the end of the game. So I do appreciate everybody coming and enjoy. And I will talk about more about how I grasped somebody up at work later in the next video. So, see you then. Bye-bye.